Test, test, test. Hello, hello, hello. I was muted. Thank you so much, Callum. You're the GOAT. Thank you for the pickup on that. Callum, I was talking directly to you, too. So the fact that I was like, hey, Callum, can you send me a test message? And then your test message for me was, hey, Fry, are you muted? So that was sick. We had that mental connection. But welcome in, everybody. How you guys doing today? I welcomed everybody in by name, but I was muted, so I'll do it again. Welcome in, Spider-Mid, Klondike, Railer, Be Outrageous, Callum. Welcome in, y'all. I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys had a good day, a good week. Nice to chill out and play some Outer Wilds. No rage game today. Thank fuck, dude. That game sucked bad. That's the most I've ever gotten mad at, like, a rage game. That's the most I've ever gotten mad at a game in, like, a long time. I used to get really mad at video games when I was, like, a teenager. But that's kind of, like, a given. Who up outering the wilds? Huge stream streak. Let's go. That's sick. Well done. 40 streak, good god. Yeah, that's crazy. On my PB. Hell yeah, dude. I was almost to 95. It still makes me sad thinking about it. Fry, I've been working a job. That's right. I was muted. I was talking to you, but I was muted. You said you're free from the clutches of employment. So I was like, did you quit your job to be a 24/7 panhead? But I was muted. I did leave my chud life behind. You were this close to greatness. Tisk tisk. Panhead at heart, but it was a teaching and shit internship, so it's over. Nice. How'd it go? Hope it was okay. Outer Wilds. Okay, ads are done. Let's get this shit booted up, huh? I gotta get a button that just like mutes the game, the music from watch this flashbang. Ah! Now I'm in my kitchen. Get used to it. Fix yourself. Ah! I'm in the dark. Okay. It's just, it looks weird on my face. I think I'm just too far forward. There we go. Sure. Okay, let's turn these tunes down. Dunk, 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 dunk. Let me know if you guys can see this. Pan's forehead is green screened. Did I play with controller last time? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Railer getting employed in September confirmed? Hell yeah. Hope it goes well for you, man. That's sick. Man, real life's a bitch. But welcome in, everybody. I gotta ping the Discord. You guys gotta tell me to ping the Discord. The season of jobs for the Fry guys. Apparently. Fucking apparently. Weird out, that is. Oh, now it's going that way. Okay, so anyways, this is perfect. Because we're looking directly above us at, what is that? Giant Steep. That's where we're going right now. I popped my employment cherry. I could bait cream so great if you were live. I'd also explain the whole context. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got your message like really late. And then I was just like, we'll talk about it. Please tell me the context of why you wanted me to say that I was a furry just in DMs. Also, welcome in, Buzzer. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so let's ping Giant Steep here, and let's just take off. Okay, I'm a little scared to be going to Giant's Deep because it's a planet made entirely of water. And you guys know how I am with the water. Have you played God of War, Pan? I've played, let me, like, think for a moment. I've played a little bit of God of War 1 and a little bit of God of War 2018, I think it was. That's about it. I've seen videos talking about the story and the lore, so I know most of the story, but I haven't played the game myself. I do want to do, like, a marathon where I play through them all. Everyone's a main character here, Colin. Good outlook. Okay, so we're just gonna... Ooh, it's stormy. Wow, this is a big-ass planet. I'm so scared. Oh, it's gonna be, like, stormy. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is so cool. What the fuck is that? Okay, let's go land on the island over here. Okay, so I think this is... What the fuck? Oh, a tornado. Oh, am I in space now? I think we're in space. Yeah, 0G. No, I need to be down here, please. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on in this planet? Okay, I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm a little scared. I said Cream that I'm unfollowing him, like the quote, I have a sudden urge to follow only furries from now on, and you're not a furry. And when he said that, I actually have to unfollow you. I said actually Pan so that he's a furry in my DMs. Then he asked for proof, so that's why he asked you. That's hilarious. Okay, here, you can clip this and send it to Cream, so you guys have a reason to unfollow him. I, Fryan Paniel, am a furry. There you go. Clip that, send it to Cream. Make sure you unfollow him. No, I'm a special guest star. Welcome in, Lewis. I hope you're doing well. Good evening, Pan Chat. I have to lurk, but have a good stream, Pan. Thank you, Toby. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening. I hope things go good for you. Thanks, Pan. Thanks. I got you. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this planet has in store. I really... So, I was thinking. It is pause lock right now, dude. I don't want to waste time. That's the problem with this game. I was thinking, the anglerfish are kind of important. We've seen so far that everything in the museum is important in some sort of way. The anglerfish are shown in the museum. So far on the twin planets, we've seen an anglerfish skeleton, and then also in like the dark bramble, we saw an anglerfish skeleton. So I'm a little worried that we're gonna find real anglerfish here. So I'm a little scared. So we'll see. What if he's lurking right now? Like Cream's lurking? The gravity on this planet is insane. Okay. I gotta go quick. Ship log updated. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's read you. Statue workshop. Okay. I don't know if Cream's lurking right now. I don't think so. There's the statue. Oh, and I can walk up these. Very nice. Very cool area. A little terrifying. I really don't want to go in the water. This looks like Subnautica. I know, yeah. If Cream is lurking here, then I'm Elvis Presley. Okay, so this is taking us kind of probably around to the back entrance. Oh, oxygen detected. That's awesome. And that's a skeleton. But welcome in, everybody. We just kind of got started, so I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. Oh. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flock says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Flock specifically told us not to do that. Really want to see the test too, Lammy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flox will let us see a later test. Oh my god. What the hell? So there's a statue there. I don't know how we would get in there. Okay. Got 2 times gravity in this area. The tornado. Okay. Interesting. More tornado, like, pads there. Interesting. What the fuck happened to Colin? I was not told. My PCU that I was given finally gave up. Yeah, that's crazy. Somebody start a GoFundMe for Klondike. Has my ship moved? Or I've just kind of done like a loop. Okay. Methinks. So there's another entrance to the shop, is what that's telling me. So we have to keep that in mind. I don't like the prospect of walking all the way up here. It looks like some of the tornadoes have subsided. Nope. Ah, this is what's up here. This thing that we still don't really know what it is. There's this thing here that's kind of just constantly moving. And then, yeah, this. Clonbot's now dead temporarily. REP's frozen, but not a lost cause. It's on Codeberg. Hell yeah. Welcome to Giant Steep's friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below. Inside the island. We're probably going to have to go underwater. Hey, chat. Ugh. Ugh, I really don't want to go underwater. But I think I've exhausted all of our options. Ow. Yeah. Gravity. New PSU is probably like a couple $100. It really does depend. Alright, let's just fucking see what's in the water, I guess. See, there's a fish right there. It's a jellyfish. Okay, so there's like currents blocking something. See, I like can't move forward, I don't think. Yeah. And that's a tornado that I don't really want to go near. Holy fuck. Okay. I'm kind of lost with Giant Steep as of right now. So, let's get the fuck off this shithole planet. There's some islands that are flying up into the sky. As they are doing that, we're like losing ground that we can search. I want to come back later. Let's go to the interloper. For 500 watt, it's like 60 at best. checking. 60 is actually high from what I can see. Most of these 500 watts are 40. An island just got sucked into a tornado. Yeah. One is 150. I'll be smart and not count such an outlier. Is it getting further away? Are we getting closer? What is this? Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. That's the white hole. I feel like the interloper's coming in a little hot here. Is this just a comet that we can just, like, land on? I think so. Alright, let's check it out. I feel like if I touch that, it'll be pretty hot. Let's check out the other side of the interloper. So does the interloper contact the sun, and that's what makes it go supernova? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Okay, well we have like 2 more spots to visit. I think. No, one more. One is the dark, it's the dark bramble. So I guess we should set a course for that. And then, oh, all the way on the other side. I don't know if we'll make it there in a timely manner. I guess we just have to fly the opposite rotation. Okay. There we go. 60's not terrible. Oh, Spider-Man's gonna help you out. See, I thought the PSU would be like at least a couple hundred. There's home. I guess it's not a big deal when a piece of planet just gets vaporized into a tornado. Dude, my autopilot fucked me up there. Okay, I think we're getting further away though. Okay, I'm a little scared for this planet too. Guys, I'm just scared for every planet. Because, like, look at this hole in the middle. Oh. I'm scared. His only payment method isn't available in the UK. Lucky enough for me, there's a family friend that should be bringing me one soon. I say soon, but I have no idea when he's gonna head this way. I see. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, okay. Whew. That, dude, why'd he backflip? Why'd he backflip like that? Oh, I pulled up the radio, dude. How the fuck are we gonna make our way around this thing? Oh! Yeah, my mic peaked. Wow, so I really don't like the Dark Bramble, and I really don't like Giant's Deep. So let's just avoid those two planets for the rest of our fucking playthrough. Wow. Wow, that sucked. Coded opinion. I was listening, not watching. Are you okay? Yeah, yeah. I just got a little scared. We should go back to Giant's Deep, in my opinion. Let's check the ship log real quick and see kind of what it has to offer. Because we could go to the whatchamacallit. We still could go to Brittle Hollow and look at a little bit more there. That was a little scary. The Dark Bramble Seed. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. My signal scope picks up harmonica music when I aim it at the seed. I launch my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. Maybe we go check that out again. That might give us some more answers for Bramble Nest, Bramble Deep, Deep Bramble, whatever it's called. The Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. Ryback says you can't get into the observatory from the surface. They tried, but there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. There's a door to the observatory on the surface, but it's broken. The Hanging City. There's a huge Nomai city just to the north of Ryback's campsite. And then the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Yeah, there's definitely more to explore. We unfortunately got teleported with it. Yeah, okay. If you want to be pegged, you need to open up for... What the fuck? When did I say that? Okay, let's look at the Quantum Moon. Quantum Shrine. The Nomai built a shrine on the Quantum Moon to aid in the pilgrimage to its 6th location. Many Nomai went on a pilgrimage during which the Quantum Moon carried them to its 6th and most secret location. To explore the 6th location, the shrine on the Quantum Moon must be on the moon's north pole. Interesting. Giant's Deep. Hal says Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. Silent must be where the Nomai created statues like the one in our observatory. I found a Nomai statue lying on the beach. It looks just like the one in the observatory. I found a sign for Statue Workshop next to a broken door that used to lead inside the island. Some Nomai children debated bypassing the statue's workshop door, sneaking inside via an alternative, more dangerous route. I can see into a large cave from one of the ruins on top of the island. The bottom of the cave is filled with water. Ugh, we might have to go back, dude. The Dark Bramble. When I launched my scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Hearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. Fuck me. Okay. Let's explore the Timber Hearth a little bit more, because I feel like there's probably more to do on here. Because we explored, I think, like, the southern part of the island, like, over here. Or, sorry, not the island, but the map. Yeah. This crater is... Wow, the sun is really fucking bright. I can set a course to the sun? Oh, this is not where I was intending to go. Oh, I got quantumly observed a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw that. Okay, get out. Am I getting quantumly observed again? Pan should play Little Big Planet karting or whatever it was called. Pan, I'd never ever let you drive a spaceship. That's fucked up. Wait, are the trees quantum? This is like a quantum grove. This is kind of cool. So we need to... Huh. The quiet shade, it's always dark across old bark in the ancient glade. So let's see this. Across old bark, the quiet shade. It's always dark in the ancient glade. Quantum slimes? True. I kind of want to follow this little path here. Where is this taking me? Oh look, it's the Ash Twins. Maybe we go up here so we can observe it all at once. There's our moon, there's the dark bramble. Shart's research note. Property of Shart. Detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. I see. Interesting. You seem to know some slime species. Are you a rancher by any chance? So, I have an idea. So, the quantum things only move when they're not observed. Right? So, I'm just like, what if we observe them at all times? So, like, if I turn around... And the same thing, let's check. So I'm observing the quantum quartz thing there. And it's still there. Okay, that's good to know. That if our scout's observing it, then it stays being observed. Now, if I'm not taking pictures, does it still... It does. Okay. So the scout counts as observing 24/7. So we'll have to use the scout for a quantum puzzle in some sort of case. I don't know what the thing here is. That's why I had to do that whole chat. Wait, I have an idea. Looks off screen. Goofy, dude. Because, yeah. We have, over here. It's always dark across old bark, the quiet shade in the ancient glade. And that goes with the tree. So it's always dark across old bark. Let's get in our ship for now. I'll recall my drone. I don't know if we're going to need it right now, but let's take a quick little look at our log here. That's interesting. Map mode. Quantum Grove. I found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. Okay. Quantum Moon. Shart's research mentions a quantum moon that no Hearthian has been able to land on. So, like, how do we observe the quantum moon? How do we observe the quantum moon if we can't even land on it, you know? And what is, yeah, what's the secret to the quantum grove? Me wonders. Okay, let's lift off for now. Let's leave this little grove again. My bad. Dong. And let's keep exploring the Timber Hearth, because I feel like we probably haven't explored all that it has to offer yet. Yeah, look at this. Oh, sorry, chat. You'd let me drive a spaceship, right? Okay, so we have the same... Oof. We have the same thing here. I think I figured out why Pirate Software hasn't finished the game yet. It's a miracle he finished the demo. And we have this same thing. I have no idea what this is. But I believe it's different on most planets. No, it seems to be the same. Interesting. Okay, let's go into this ruins kind of area and take a little look around here. Ask Gru. Despicable me. I've been having a bad day. Ruins, what's next? Snowden. Okay, it's about to get loud. I apologize. There's always something behind a wall. You guys ever play a video game? You guys want to find a secret? Find the waterfall. If you find the waterfall, go behind it. There's always secrets behind waterfalls. Interesting. The mining site 2B. I know it's pretty loud, so I apologize. Oh, that seems friendly. Fucking water, dude. It's just water. God, this game is actually like a little bit spooky. Let me just if we're gonna be in an area with a lot of water, let me turn down the S effects. I wonder if there's a core to any of this. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberhearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they planned accordingly. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? Interesting. So yeah, Nomai... Very obviously, we knew they were here, but not to this degree, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, look at that. So if I take this, this is an elevator, I'm assuming, so let's explore around a little bit more before we resort to that. And no, I'm not exploring other places, so I don't have to go back to Giant's Deep and Dark Bramble, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Whoa. That's really trippy. Oh, okay. Whatever the fuck that was. It's kind of cool once you finish the game and you know what everything's for. Okay. So that's Timberhearth. And that's also Timberhearth. I could go all the way down there. I don't really want to drop down there without knowing what's in store. So let's check this out. Just kind of pushes this out. I see, because this would be the top. Alright, well, I guess there's only one way to go. So let's go the safe way. Just kind of make our way down. Because, yeah, below where we started there's more steps downward. So it's a bit safer that way. And there might be some lore. Look at that, drilling holes. Okay, I don't think this is anything. Let's just take this back. Yeah, I think this is just... Oh, that was trippy, sorry. I think that's just to show that they were, like, just mining out ore. And this is how they would return the ore. Maybe it's something and we'll have to check back later, but, like, I don't see anything down there. Besides maybe what's in those geysers, but I think that's just kind of like a glow effect to show heat. So, interesting. We'll come back here if we need to at a later date. Gamba all. Big loss. Unfortunate. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There's ghost matter everywhere. Surprised I didn't die immediately falling into it. %50 fuel. Good to know. They've hollowed out something in a tree, is what that looks like it's showing. So we got to look for a big old tree and look around it. Maybe that's in the ancient grove. How's everyone doing this fine evening? I'm doing pretty well, aside from having the poop scared off my pants there. Doing pretty decent. How about yourself, Klondike? Thank you for asking. I've been seeing a little bit of like Ludwig talk about like Streamer University, and it's kind of cool to see like a actual proper take from an experienced perspective. And like having a bit of an insight, like he showed off kind of his monthly expenses versus his monthly earnings for like what goes into his content creation versus what he gets out of it. And that was pretty cool. Because you really get a good idea for to be at his level what you might have to be looking to put in. All right, so our sun is getting warm, expanding soon. Yeah, what the fuck could that possibly be? Oh. And then there's brittle core with giant steep right behind it. Oh, I don't want to do something. Ah. Doing quite well. Consuming chocolate ice cream right now. Hell yeah. Is there like a big tree here? One that stands out? Not really. Alright, let's fly around a little bit more here. Investigate the planet a bit. Because, yeah, like, what is this? Like, geyser holes? It seems. Seems like it. I wonder if that means we could go in them? Ah, the water runs off of them, though. Let's follow the water for a moment. Heading for my sandwiches? Hell yeah. Classic. Okay, so that leads us back to the, like, Quantum Grove. Let's go the other way. Yeah, I could see how people get motion sick off this game. That leads us over here to our home. Okay, that's the waterfall there. And then the other runoff goes over this way, which I believe is also just another waterfall in the home. Okay. And then this is like a tower? What is this? It's like a forest right beside it. Good luck, have fun. Thank you, Renab. Hope you're doing well. Hope runs have been going good. And that's the interloper traveling with the core there. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately close to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except to Slate Mika. I wonder if we can repair it. A deep space radio. Oh, okay. That's cool. Like, I guess if we needed to get back for whatever reason. And there's a nice little fire pit out here. Light a campfire. Oh. Charting stars again out by the radio tower. They're so bright out here. I only wish I were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that the sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline and daylight a grating slog. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a CRP crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabriel, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabriel's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. Light a nice cozy campfire, get comfortable. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabriel knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. I almost said watermelons. Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero are having a collab. Trash versus garbage, dude. Just kidding. By the way, the whole scary part of this game, the DLC is much more linear and is a horror game. Oh, really? That's so interesting. It is trash versus garbage. You like Uma, bro? Uma's actually good, though. Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail, I can't speak on. Honkai Star Rail, I have no full opinion. But Zenless Zone Zero, I've played, and it's alright. I don't love it, but it's not horrible. Okay, so that's the Quantum Grove. So where's the Dark Seed that we saw? The sun's getting a little too big for the comfort, but that's okay. Uma Musume is just actually F tier. I really don't agree. Put out your music finder. I was just about to. Radio tower. It's on the other side of the planet. Oh. Hello, interloper? What are you doing so close? It so is. The interloper hits the sun. And that's what starts it. I kind of want to watch this. I just kind of want to watch it. I've only ever played Genshin. What's Uma Musume? Genshin's also an alright pick. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Nothing. It's got to hit like the core of the sun, and that's what causes it to like supernova, right? No, it just goes into the sun and just. Okay. Here we go. I kind of want to check this out once more. Am I gonna fight the sun? Oh yeah, so Uma Musume is a game where you essentially like raise like horse girls. Yeah, so see, so this is a dead angler. Like that's the core of an angler. I'm assuming that's what the red light is. And then that's where Monsieur Harmonica is. Oh, I like that when I zoomed out, it focuses on the sun. Because it's about to supernova. So yeah, so this is the white hole. There's Brittle Hollow, so we'll have to go there next. Oh, that's sick. That looks so cool. I kind of want to fly up into it. That's kind of gorgeous. In like a... Oh! That is so cool. Yeah, but you just have like horse girls, and you help... You help train them to be the best horse girl they can. So if you know the game Duck Life, Callum, it's just like Duck Life where you raise like a racing duck. But the gameplay loop is actually kind of fun because it's got like a fun legacy loop where you do the whole campaign and you raise your Uma, and then at the very end it shows you what your Uma's stats are, and then you can use that Uma as like a legacy Uma for your next Uma, and they may have the skills transfer over. So eventually you want to have like a max level, max stat Uma and use that as a legacy, so that you can hopefully get your next ones to be legacy Umas. Pan, did you see how PETA mentioned Uma? Oh god. Okay, so I think we've done everything we can possibly do so far on Timber Hearth, with the exception of, you know, some puzzles and stuff, but I might not know the solutions, I might not have answers to them yet. So let's see. Know my mines. There's more to explore here. Then on my mind, ore from the site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. There's more to explore here. And the Ash Twin project. Then my plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute... Yeah. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by immensely thick protective shell. Okay. Maybe we go to Brittle Hollow and just kind of take a look at that spot for now. I do like so far that this game hasn't been holding my hand so much, and it's been nice in some regards, and it's kind of annoying in others. It kind of depends on how you play games and what you like to see from your games. Oh. Okay, there we go. I need to get to Brittle Hollow quick, is the thing. So I kind of want to check out Hollow's lantern. Dude, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck? Oh. Okay, I think we're good. Second worst pilot I know. Listen, I'm not even that bad, okay? It's actually the game's fault. It's the game's fault that happened, if you think about it. Actually, I kind of want to land here. Oh my fucking god. I did it. My ship is 100%. Yeah, I don't think there's much for us to land on there. What the fuck am I? Good job, Pen. You're crashed. Thank you. Again, I think this was the game's fault. I want to check the north side of the planet here, because I haven't I haven't done that yet. Yeah, there's a whole thing over here. Okay. Oh, B-hop. That was clean. Ha! Writing. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. How is it much like its violent... Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Hypothesis. There can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. 2 moons, I'd imagine there'd be none of us left. Interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its friend? The moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose the moon is too shy to show us its face. Yeah, my ship is, like, cooked, dude. I bet. I'm gonna go to my ship. My ship's gonna be fucked. Is that another Nomai statue? No. Aha, but... So I wonder if we bring the Ash Twin plate all the way over here. If we could even do that. More writing. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we built works, then I'm delighted. I think we can do it. Wait, they can't be correct, Clary. Have you seen the readings? If they were accurate, they would violate casualty. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to Whitehall Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic, hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. This is very interesting. I feel like I know so much, but at the same time know so absolutely little of what this game has to fully offer. If that makes sense. Is it like Braille? Yeah, I don't know. I do like how they do their sentence structure, though. How it, like, branches off. Another one of these spots with, again, this, like, floating petri dish. Sometimes there's writing on these things, so I'm just... Oh! That meteorite scared me. I thought it was coming straight for me. They got the reply feature down. True. The game doesn't say anything, but there's one implied thing. Okay. Oxygen? Refill jetpack. Very cool. Now that I think about it, there isn't really much oxygen on this planet, so I do have to be a little bit careful on monitoring that. I'm just having a look around the base to see if there's anything that I might have missed, but it doesn't seem to look like it. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. I feel like landing on that would bring some troubles with it. So there's no slate in here. So I'm very tempted to bring the Ash Twin one. And see what that has to offer. And then this is the... like the North Pole here. I think? Seems to be. Yeah. Okay, let's go see if we can locate a possible safe path down into the Hanging City. Who needs safe? Damage, tank your way down. The problem is, it's not that it's damage. It's, you know, we fucking, could fall into a black hole and then we're stranded on the other side of the fucking universe with no spaceship. That's more the idea I was thinking. Oh, it's one of these. One of these quantum. Is this falling? No, but it can be. Yes. So this quantum pillar, wherever it may go. There we go. Plume, Flicks, I've determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. The only other object we have observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior in this grove are related. In her note from earlier, Flicks mentions the strange type of rock isn't floating elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis, quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. That makes sense. Of note, a unique signal is coming from the shard. Curiously, our friend, the wandering moon, sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal. The shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber's Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. I see. That's cool. A little ominous, but very intriguing. Okay, let's read these before this tower gets fucking obliterated. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal. Even for this alien planet, and I've never seen them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either the trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice till I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as the unusual shard of rock moving in the same area away. The rock is unusual for another reason too, Thatch. It possesses color and texture I've never seen anywhere else on this planet. Hypothesis this rock shard presence is significant. Okay, so where these rock shards are, things in the area are likely to move if not observed. Very interesting. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the quantum moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Okay, so we gotta go through this quick, because this is like the first thing to go. We've witnessed into the black hole, that is. So we'll probably, if I had to imagine, whilst exploring this tower, we will most likely entrance to the tower, the southern observatory. We'll likely go through the black hole whilst we're here. There it is. That's so cool. And this is going downward? I don't really trust this. I feel like this is going to shoot me straight into the black hole. Is it not? Oh, I see. Oh, that's sketchy, dude. Okay, we'll put that like that for now. Gotta be quick. And yes, add soon. We welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you'll need for your journey. Ascend the stairs. Whoa, what? I see. Can we make it? Huh. I don't know if we could make that. No, it does not seem like it. So we have to wait for this to go into the black hole. Because if we don't, the crossroads. He's here somewhere. There he is. Okay. We might have to just wait it out a little bit. Can we, like... from up there? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to wait it out and teleport with the tower. What's up, Callum? You are Pibble. I am Pibble. Because this broke off. Could we, like... if we jump from here? No. Girona. My Girona. My Bologna. Okay, so that's a whole area. I'm just kind of mapping out this area in my head a little bit whilst we wait for the surface integrity to go down. And we fall into the black hole. Is it gonna fall? That's so cool. That's really close to us. I want to see it, like, appear on the other side. Yeah, there it is. They're eating my flesh. Oh, ad time, ad time. Chris knows why. Do you remember it, Chris? 9/11? Wait, how many? How many what? How many bits for banana up my ass? 0. As in... Circus Baby's Pizza. Oh yeah, we're just waiting it out. Should I take this up? Like, could I get up from here? Holy moly. Oh shit. I don't think I can. Yeah, we need to ascend. We need to ascend it when it falls, sagely. Three minutes oxygen remaining. Okay, so we're probably gonna choke out in space and die, which I'm fine with. I'm mostly trying to figure out what the chud I need to do. That's a very pretty area. Okay. Welcome back from ads as well, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for always being amazing. Let's just go up to the ship and get some oxygen for now. Why not? Trees detected. Oh, okay. Let's refill. Do I have any new notes here? The Northern Glacier, the Quantum Shard, the Quantum Signal, the Quantum Signal. I see, and that's on Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep, White Hole. White Hole Station. Quantum Signal. Yeah. By the way, Canoli's no longer subs when they join you know. Sounds good. Thank you for the heads up. The North Pole of the Brittle Hole is covered in snow and ice. There's a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. The Nomai were able to warp here from the White Hole Station. This is where they first recreated warp tech. So maybe those are the White Hole warp. Strange rock shard that wanders when no one's watching. Then I determine the shard is the reason objects in this grove behave in a quantum matter. Actually, a piece of the quantum moon. Quantum moon. Nomai on Brittle Hall. Yeah. Nomai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. Okay. The quantum thing is gone. Interesting. I wonder why. Stay safe, Railer. I hope you're doing okay. I'm just trying to think about, like, what we could do with everything. You know? Does that make sense? So, here's my mad ramblings. Whilst we wait for this chunk of the surface to fall below itself, and into the black hole, and then we can explore. I'm actually going to go back down, so that when we fall into the black hole, we're very close to the entrance, and there should be very little issues. So we've got the slates that show us we kind of like get a vision from the Nomai or something of the sort. It's kind of weird. I bet the white monster has a white hole. All right, and we are not supposed to be winking when we say stuff like that to other people, to other human beings. You don't say that to other human beings. Is that going to hit our chunk? Very close. But yeah, so it was what? The north side of this island. Oh, here we go. I'm a little scared. Whoa! What the fuck? Now it's upside down, right? Okay. Okay. It's a little hard to travel, but got the hang of it. Okay. So we have been here before, but we didn't get the full gist of things because we were out of oxygen. So now we can actually ascend up here and see what's going on. So this would be... Aha! So here's another spot where we could bring the ash twin plate. We could bring it here. I'm gonna roll to make myself a little more stable. Just have a little look around. See, so there's a scroll there. Let's pick that up for now. And just carry it on our person. I'm not a gnome. Shut up. So that's saying I can insert it there? Yes. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you're almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us, those who, after the crash that brought them to the star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and the Ember Twin with no communication between the two groups of survivors. These Nomai looked upward from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon, visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive during the long period of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. Fry seems like the kind of guy that likes pronouncing the G in gnome. Welcome in, Owl. I hope you're doing well. Not really. No. Welcome, Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep. I see. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many in our clan before me to the moon's sixth and secret-most location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon, but remember this final rule. To explore the sixth shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Okay, so this was kind of for naught a little bit. I thought there would be a little bit more going on here. Sadly. Welcome in, Owl. Just to catch you up to speed a little bit, we went to Giant's Deep. It's too scary, and I don't like it. And then we went to Dark Bramble, and it's also too scary, and I don't like it. And then what else did we do? We went to... we're back on Brittle Hollow, trying to explore the library a little bit more to see if we could find any more interesting things of note. Did find the one piece there. Not the one piece, but you know what I'm saying. And that's it. Should go back to Giant's Deep because seeing Pan scared is W content. I fucking hate the water, dude. I don't like it. And I don't like those angler fish, dude. They jump scared me. That was not fun. So now we're also in a little bit of a pickle here. Our ship is like pretty far away. Wait, so this is early game? Yes, this is early game. How much did you get from that? So what I gleaned from all that knowledge, just so you understand where my head's at, is, once we come back here, we probably use the tower to like launch ourselves to the moon or something like that. But we need to do stuff on Giant's Deep first. We need to probably like prep something on Giant's Deep before we come back here. But we need to come back here after we've prepped something on Giant's Deep. So we probably need to be really quick about what we do, because I bet we have to do it in the same cycle. Also, Zaid, welcome in. Long time no see. I hope you're well. Hope things have been good for you. Okay, so this is looking new. So let's fly over to whatever this thing be. How the fuck did you get here so early in the game? What do you mean? This is, you just fly through the black hole. I don't like this ominous music. So this is just an orb. Okay. I see. Yeah, if you on brittle hollow, if you fall into the black hole, you show up here, Abisha Grohan. Also, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Didn't really welcome you in. My apologies. Is the sun about to blow? It's kind of hard to tell from this far away, but the music's amping up, so I'd have to assume it's probably close to bussin'. I don't know what this is and where it is in relation to Brittle Hull. Scoo! Yeah, welcome back, Zaid. It has been a hot minute. Okay, so the sun is imploding. And you can see everything okay on the short side, huh? Yeah, just making sure. Wait, my ship is in Giant's Deep? How does that work? Wait, what? My ship was on Giant's Deep. You put it there, remember. No, we landed on Brittle Core, and we waited for the surface integrity to fall down, so we could go into the black hole with the quantum tower, so we could get as much knowledge as possible. Fry, are you feeling okay? Was my ship on the quantum moon and it took it to... You'll realize the significance of this later on in the playthrough. Okay. Also, the thing that explodes out of Giant's Deep every time just like flew past us. Yeah, there it is. What are you? Fry, what if this was all just a dream and you woke up? I bet Hollow Lantern landed a sick, nasty trick shot and blew it into Giant Deep gravity. Okay, so lots to think about, lots to theorize. I'm so confused. Brittle Hollow, the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Remember the final rule: to explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Rabbit Hikes, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Ask Rabbit. Okay, Rabbit, where do we go now? What are you thinking? How do we get to the quantum moon? How's the quantum moon connected to everything? Please, in-depth answers only. I kind of want to go back to Brittle Hollow to explore the other parts of the Hanging City. So let's do that. Let's do that. Yes, Brittle Hall's the way to go. Okay. And Rabbit Hikes knows this shit, so. Why? 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 Stupid. You don't have enough information to proceed yet? Okay. Try flying away from the planet. I was. Hope this helps. I was. Should we land? No, that's like, there's nothing to land on. Oh, we're really close to it, though. We were pretty close to it. 10. Was that 10? Socks dance. We could also go see what this is floating around Giant's Deep. Perhaps. Let's go back to Brittle Hollow for now. I finished my class today. Woohoo. Thank you for asking. Hell yeah. Big congrats. That's very sick. Rabbit is free. Okay, avoid the lava moon, hey? This is new. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, a bit of a crash landing here. Oh, pull up! Pull up! Abort! Abort! Okay, so this is one of their ships. An identified signal nearby. Distress beacon. It's kind of a spooky sound they make. My next class doesn't start for 2 months, so a nice break. I'm gonna dedicate all my free time to training. Hell yeah, Rabbit, that's sick. Also 40 stream streak, nice. Hell yeah. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude, if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon is past. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below for surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. I see. And let's go in the ship. Warn myself. Launching escape pod 3, launching escape pod 2, launching escape pod 1. Collision imminent, prepare for impact. Escape pod 1 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Scanning external environment, scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict hospitable. I mean, technically it is, but like, what a shithole that it is. Oh. Oh. Schwanky. Alright, let's follow these makeshift platforms, and hopefully none of them give way under my big fat belly. Like that one just did, I think. Launch the door. Yeah. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Well, yeah. Okay. Very cool. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here, though this area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement's finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Oh, and you can walk along the ceiling. Oh, wow, you walk pretty fucking far. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone's coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye signal called to us and we followed. If we were to find it, we need to not merely survive but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I hope you do amazing, you run, Rabbit. True! The eye. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Okay, so that takes us to the north end. Let's go this way, though. Take a little look-see-poo. Over yonder. Oh, that's nauseating, man. Bro's loud as fuck. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I'm assuming that is the eye calling their ship to it, like they're heeding the call of the eye, and then their ship got grabbed by Dark Bramble, and then they tried launching escape pods out of Dark Bramble. And one landed on Ash Twin, one landed on what looks like Brittle Hollow, and the other one is stuck in Dark Bramble. Thanks, I just got a run coach I'm trading some training with. We start Sunday, and I'm planning for an early October race. That's so exciting! I hope it goes well. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find the eye of the universe. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Huh. And that's not the sun that they're talking about, right? Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it. They're fairly smart people. They've got a good head about them. Oh yeah, let's make our way. Let's go this way for now. We'll just kind of work clockwise. I saw this. Yeah, secret. My brother wasn't in escape pod 1 with us. Was he in 2 or 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? Wait, were they sure the signal wasn't just fry? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Just imagine the untold knowledge one might ascertain if someone could just get to fry. So what are these? Whoops. There is a tower shard right there. Can I, like, see over the edge? I bet that's the one on the surface. Yeah, that makes sense. They're Infinity Stones trust. Oh, so we can just get down there with some careful planning and movement. This is quite interesting. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost, or will the hardest part come later when we learn? We will. Is it the one I'm on? It's the one I'm on. No way, I just fucking bonked my head, dude. Take me. There's another one! Ah! Get me over here, wherever this is. Oh my god, I'm the fucking greatest in the world. I think I'm the greatest in the world, dude. What a clutch. Yeah. Yeah. Me and my friends like to do that for fun on weekends. We just call it black hole surfing, you know, you just like... You use the curvature as it bends light, and like, you're just kind of good at what you're supposed to do. Just, you know, it's no big deal. All right, Black Hole Forge District, Eye Shrine District, Meltwater District, School District. I see. Going up. So this is the school district. Let's go exploring, guys. I forget who it was, but somebody was here and they said like, it was on Monday. They said, if you don't look at the black hole, you won't fall into it. You'll be able to use it to your advantage. Okay, so we can't go that way, sadly. Still don't have the solution to that ghost fragment stuff. Oh my god. Leave it to Pan almost dying to get the fat W. Progression skip, yeah. I'm so curious about the speedrun now. It'd be mega spoilers, but I'm very curious about it. Okay, so there's ghost matter down there. And the black hole's bending that. More ghost matter there. What is these tunes, dude? Just a little spoiling the whole game is a treat. Well, I'm not gonna look at the speedrun or anything till I beat the game. Most of this game's progression is through knowledge, so you can kind of just skip to the end. Okay, that's kind of like what I was thinking. Okay, so let's pick up this bad boy. So this is their school. Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go to. We used to go to. At some festivals, the one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too. Like Nona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances to explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. I thought it was endless. No. Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down, enough particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and a faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. The universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and life they support will all die. It's scary to think about, even though Konoe tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Fuck. I thought most of the game's progression was confronting one's fear of large bodies of water. Dude, I don't want to go there. Hot and dense, that's a weird way to spell buzzer food. Should I low-key get almonds? Hell yeah. Chocolate almonds. Scrumptious. Okay. So we can go down here. Though what it fully entails, I'm not too sure. Let's go back for now. Almost did it again. So Fry, let's say you wanted to come back here. Would you, I just surf the... Yeah, I just surf it again, dude. Mouth noises. Dance like mentally, or are you also shredded? I don't think you're allowed to ask that. Oh. That's just weird. So that's Meltwater District that we're in, Eye Shrine District, and then the Black Hole Forge District. So they made the Black Hole? That's kind of cool to think about. So this is Meltwater District. Black Hole Forge controls. Dumb or strong, why not both? True. Black Hole Forge controls. So what if I just... What did that do? I bet buzzer's jacked. True, true. Agreed. Lifted a thing. So when we go up to the Black Hole Forge... I see. I see. The Ash Twin Project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? What do they do? He says, while looking at a huge machine rising. Okay, but like, I was like, does it turn off the black hole? We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. I'd very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate this basic design. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Good point. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Interesting. So this is, yeah, Meltwater District, which is just... makes sense. It's like ice area. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis, this will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor and deeply. Have the chance to have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if the excitement has clouded my assessment of one's own abilities? Was I in the wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in the star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in my forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. Good point. Yes or no, should I do weird right now? Why not? Bro thinks a black hole can be turned off. Maybe. You never know. I thought a black hole meant death, and I went to the white hole, so... There's lots of things that I might not know. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father said, many good Nomai perished there. My mentor, Colas, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Amber Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in the fossil fish cave when we were children. What Mallory learned from the fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. Okay, so we gotta go to Ash Twin next, then. I heard if you fed a black hole enough light, it gets full and takes a nap. Yes, also, if we go onto the surface of the sun when it is nighttime, the sun will be asleep, and it'll be nice and cool. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall was present when the vessel crashed, said it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guaranteed reward for the risk. Perhaps we could... Yes, deter. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there's little time to assess the nature or the extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Okay, so let's go... We'll have to go back to Ash Twin on our, like, next cycle. And go underground to the anglerfish fossil. And take a little look-see at that. I don't know if I want to go up here. Necessarily. But whatever. Where's my scout? Alright. That's water. Oh yeah, right there. Is this gonna take me to the surface? Is this gonna take me to the observatory? So is there another entrance here? Yes, on the north. In the water. Okay, very good to know. Very, very good to know. This gives our ship a safe landing spot. Okay. Wonderful news. When we return here, we can land in a safer spot. You didn't need it, though, because you could just surf, no? I mean, true. I'm pretty good at what I do, so it's no biggie. Wow. This is actually pretty gorgeous. When the shell's been fucking blown away. So I'm assuming surface integrity means the surface I'm currently on, which is still 100, so that's good to see. Okay, and this is blocking the black hole forge from this route. Maybe this one as well. Yeah. So we maybe have to come here earlier, but I kind of doubt it. This is the Eye Shrine District. Okay. I would kill for some fuel right now, dude. I imagine I've been hard on Poke again. This in turns means that I've made things difficult for her sister, Clary. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than would mixing through shaking, although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke, and that would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. I want to use as little fuel as I possibly can here, just to be safe. Trees! So that's the eye, hey? What is the eye of the universe? The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. You can use O2 as fuel once you run out? Oh, that's cool. Perhaps it's a cosmic library. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was imaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. Used to play a game on Roblox that I loved, and then I had to make a new... What was the game? What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. Of note, from the signal we are able to determine the eye's approximate age. Or perhaps its lack. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system. The signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. I used to play a game on Roblox as well. It was like this ninja game, and it was the shit. I played it all the time, and then I fucked up and I like didn't save it, and I couldn't find it ever again, and I cried so hard. I was such an emotional little feller. I still am. I played TF2. I played TF2, and this guy was a pyro, and I was the sniper, and I used the bow and arrow, and he'd always light my arrows on fire. And he was awesome. He'd just always light my arrows on fire. And then the game was over, and I left, and then I realized I didn't add him as my friend, and I cried so hard because I didn't friend him. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival were almost certainly exactly that circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some ways wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species, or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. TF2, my origin point? Exactly. Oh, parkour with the fucking black hole below me is a little spooky. But I'm crazy like that. Was there stairs the whole time? Oh my god. I got that recording. Okay, we're chilling. Called No Game Time, a game where you go from point A to point B with characters and modes. Maps. Huh. No Game Time. Okay, interesting. And then, yeah, unfortunately, we can't go up. We did recall the forge, though. I wonder if this surface can break. Y'all feel me? Because there is stuff, like if you look, that's the thing with the ash plates, right? I wonder how we would get there. $29,000 meters. Is that the interloper? Whoa, it's the quantum moon. Whoa. Is the quantum moon the deep space radio? No, it's gone again. Is that it on Giants Deep? Evil all random moon just following pan. It's gone again. No, it's back, it's back, it's back. That might be it. That is kind of spooky, though, the quantum moon. Interesting. Okay. And that's the radio tower. So let me look. Let me do some, like, some planning here. So if that's the radio tower, which is Timberhearth, which is, like, on the other side of the sun, straight across from us. How could it be below us? What the fuck? Is it that thingy? Nope. There is, I know, like a red signal. That's like a POI on the map that we could go to. Or at least we could have last time. Okay. Interesting. Quantum fluctuations, distress beacon. We know about that one. Don't know if I just live on a building site or there's a fucking apocalypse happening. Maybe that's why people sleep at night. Oh, is the moon fucked? 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Not the moon, sorry, but the solar system. Yeah, it is. Shit. Okay. Interesting. So, we definitely weren't supposed to be here right now. You could try surfing one last time. True. Though, I don't know what it would achieve me. Maybe I can just, like, launch myself. Fuel depleted using oxygen as propellant. That's pretty cool. 60 seconds oxygen remaining. Ooh. I'm just screwed. Into the black hole I go. Okay, so let's go to... What is it? Ember Twin. Ember Twin. Because Ember Twin has some information on the angler fishes that we could possibly use to make our dark bramble Adventure's a little more safe sailing. We could also return to Brittle Hollow here and try and find some other spots underneath the map, because now we have a quick entrance. Also, crackpot theory here. So that is like the tower on Giant's Deep or whatever. That's something. Something near here. My house is burning. Oh shit. Make sure your house is on fire. Make sure you're okay. That is the tower, I think, and it's launching something. If I had to assume, it's launching like an escape pod or something. I'm not entirely sure. We should probably go to the remains of that to check it out, but then that means we have to go near Giant's Deep, which I don't want to do. So we're gonna go to Ebertwin. Oh yeah, baby. Away from the water. And then there's another one there. See, there's that one there too. And that's like something. Okay, there's the quantum moon. I wonder if I could just, like, fly to it. Is it still on Brittle Hollow? No. Oh, there it is on the Hourglass Twins. It's gone. Let's go to the the Ash Twins. Oh fuck, it's right there. Big ass moon, dude. Goodbye. I guess we can't land on the quantum moon yet. There's gotta be... There's something. There it is again! It's a gas giant, supposedly. Okay, so we gotta make our way through the Ember Twin as quick as we can because we need to go down towards the lab. Oh shit, I have not seen this area yet. Don't care for it right now. It's lab time. It's anglerfish time. Lab time. Are you open again? No, so you stay closed. So that's really unfortunate. So we have to go, like, into the cave. I could have went. Ah, I should have went. Ah! Ah! We have to go into the cave. Once more. Where is Brosif going? I wish I knew. No, I think this is quicker. Do not follow this tunnel. It leads to a dead end. I think it's this one, right? Ow. We have ads coming up in a couple of minutes, just as a heads up. Oof. I didn't realize that pushes you down so hard. Ow. Cactus. I swear I, like, got through there the first try pretty easily. Maybe we're just a bit too late now. Follow the instructions ahead closely. Oh, no. I was just going the wrong way. Here we go. Because we need to, I believe, if I'm trying to remember correctly, I need to go this way to get to the Hanging City to get to the lab. Yes, yes. There we are. There we are. Right. Okay. Let's go it, dude. Okay, yeah, we got ads starting in about a minute, just as a heads up for the folks. If you're new here, we usually run about 3 minutes of ads every hour. So I apologize for quite a bit of ads, but that is how we run things here. It makes it so you don't have to deal with ads later on as well, which is pretty poggers. So this is a bit of a maze to get to the info. It's never easy. Should have expected as much. Do I have to like go above and then try and like fall down in there? I might have to. I see why there is a up thing here now. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Shiza. Ow. I guess that's what happens when you puncture your suit 100 times, eh? Ads are playing. Shit. I'll take a pause. We will be right back. I'm pretty sure Klondike can just give give people bandbucks. Should I gamble all right now? Here, we'll jump back. Do I dare tempt fate and gamble all right now? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Fuck. Wait, who did you give lead mod to? Uh-oh. Shit, it's to the right of it. No one? Yeah, like, I'm gonna believe that. It's this one. Fucking guessed wrong 5 fucking times, dude. Tell me how to kill the anglerfish! Who's been computing shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Don't worry, the station's in such a low stellar orbit we've constructed from a different, safer way to travel there from Ash Twin. Happy Pie told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad, but she said she knew. It's purely theoretical exercise on my part. Yarrow, who doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit, who doesn't love computing a low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? I've missed everything? No, you haven't. Pie, I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it'll be easy to return to Ash Twin regularly. Okay. Where's this take me? Back up? Back up and to the side. I don't really trust that. Is that all that was in here? I thought this would take me to the frickin' anglerfish. And his big meaty mouth. Oh. Let's refill on O2. Must be above there, hey? Yeah. Conduct can swap the case in case the chatter weirdos are weak to slash or blunt. That's a good one. I like that. Oh no, it's just up here. Okay, so this isn't the actual anglerfish. Kind of a disappointment. Okay, so we've explored there. Stepping Stone District. Let's kind of explore down here now. We've already explored at the very bottom, and that takes us to the lab, I believe. We're meeting in the Fossil Fish Cave to play the game. If you're too big to climb through the anglerfish overlook hole, you'll have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go to the Stepping Stone Cave and then up into the Fossil Fish Cave. Tried to get to the Fossil Fish but through Stepping Stone Cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the anglerfish overlook and throw a light into his mouth, he'll show you the way. Tag it. Can't fit through the anglerfish overlook hole anymore because he grew bigger. He's taller than LeVay now. Who cares? Elix is still tallest. Okay, that's kind of fun. So, like, it's telling me I gotta shoot a light into his mouth before I can go find the way, because I'll probably be able to see Stepping Stone Cave. If my scout is in his mouth, I could probably see. Alright, a little bit freaky now. Unfortunately, we cannot do this. We'll have to come back later now. Fuck. We've fucked around too much. We chat. This is your fault too. I put all the blame on Spammo. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think you're right. This is kind of Spammo's fault. The Eye Shrine District. So another Eye Shrine. Let's go do that. whilst we're here, and slowly the sand is rising to kill us. Don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say it brought us to the solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye wanted that to happen? What if the eye isn't something good? Good job, children. Question. Question everything. I can't wait to figure out a way to deal with that ghost matter bullshit. What have you learned so far? We know how to get to the anglerfish. I just can't do it because the cave is too flooded now. Slash me posts the 7TV emote of Uncle Phil saying we and then laughing. Holy fuck. Okay, I don't think we're really doing too much down here. If a fella's gotta be honest, chat. Alright. Pepe stare. Gravity cannon. Klondike learned how to use 7 TV emotes and has been spamming that shit since. And I respect it. Okay, I can make that. I'm so goated, dude. It's really hard being the best that anybody's ever seen. Oh, that's the gravity cannon. Don't launch me, please. The Sunless City. Oh, so I'd go here from below. I see. Okay. That makes sense. The secret, if you're on browser and not mobile, is to type : see what auto-completes. Activate the gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home. The shuttle. Shuttle's currently resting at the comet. Oh. So I think it'd be like... Whoa. What? I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I had landed on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. On the shuttle, okay. Or on the comet. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sisters have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. I see. Wow. Whoa. And we're back. Is that turning the gravity cannon? Or is that just the sky moving? I think that's just the sky. So what if I do that? So that launches me. That brings me back. Oh no. Oh no. Am I back? I'm back, but it's fucked because there's sand in the way now, I think, huh? So I can launch. And then what if I do this one? What did that do? Oh, that stops my movement. Whoa. Oh. If you don't type every 50 minutes, contact scans your weakness. Interesting. You broke it. I guess so. It did take us here, though. Here's our first delivery. Yarrow 1 warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing the core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station. Started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose more precisely, I'd like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Yarrow, stop using the scroll to flirt with my sister in romantic matters. Her density rivals a neutron star. Go meet her on the White Hole Station. I'll be happy to explain our findings. That's cute. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive at the forge, and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. I wonder if this... what that means entirely. What? I can take it back. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't understand. So my idea is maybe they work quantumly. Observing them, like not observing them allows them to charge. I don't know. I don't really know what I did to make that work. We have a lot of reading to do. I also want to go back to the Ash Twin to try and get into the anglerfish, the fossil fish cave. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck just happened. Escape Pod 1, Old Settlement, the Hanging City, Black Hole Forge, the Vessel, Gravity Cannon, Frozen Nomai Shuttle, Subsurface Energy, Residue. Quite a bit. There's a way to safely travel to the sun station from Ash Twin. Yes, that would make sense. It's the towers. Maybe when I'm on the forefront of very complicated physics research trying to explain particles, I think they work quantum. If you don't have any other answers, just say quantum. Several large Nomai towers form a ring around it. The Whitehall Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. Okay. The anglerfish fossil. The Nomai learned how to evade anglerfish theoretically, at least, by studying an anglerfish fossil they found on Ember Twin. They might or might not work if observed because they are shy. What else? Gravity cannon. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recall the Nomai shuttle from the Interloper. Yeah, we can also go back to the Interloper. The frozen Nomai shuttle. There's more to explore here. Okay. The white hole. There's a white hole station on the other side of the brittle hole's black hole. Yeah. Dark Bramble. The vessel. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed into Dark Bramble. Yeah. The Hanging City. Old Settlement and the Black Hole Forge. There's more to do at the Old Settlement. Okay. We'll have to go back. I really want to go back to Ash Twin for now, though. I also kind of want to observe whatever that is. Wrong way. I have to be quicker about it. Wait, have we tried going to the sun? Not on purpose. The dark side of the sun. So where's the alternate entrance again to this area? Where did we find that again? Undershot target. I mean, that's fine. I just fly into it. But the Dark Side of the Sun is the name of this, is the name of a sick album I haven't heard. So there's one here. I kind of want to go straight back as fast as we can. Ugh. Ow. Oh, that's okay. I actually thought about it. I need to be in the cave. This game is so fucking cool, dude. Okay, try and preserve my fuel. It slows down the thing that shoots out. Is that what you're saying? Okay, so what we got to do is we got to come up on the anglerfish and shoot our little interloper in there, and that'll, or sorry, not the interloper, our little drone. That'll help us find where we need to be going a little bit easier. The game is never that time sensitive. It seems to be a little with the whole universe resetting in 22 minutes and all that jazz. Cha, feel me? It is a little, yeah. Because of course it's going to be like that, but it's not like too demanding, which is very enjoyable from a time constrained perspective. So what we got to do is we got to shoot our scout in there. I'm in his dogs, dude. And then with that, we should be able to identify our scout. So that's in the... I'm just going to light this whole place up, so it's a little bit easier to see everything. But I believe that is the Stepping Stone District. So down there. So we want to go to the Stepping Stone Cave. Good news, if you're ever sick of this game shit, you're only 22-ish minutes from a perfect rage quit opportunity. Oh, Owl, you should have seen Wednesday. You should have seen Wednesday. It was, that was a rage quit of all time. I played, Getting Over It with Bennett VOD. That did not go well. I feel like it's up more. So much money, brain rot, and anger. Yeah, exactly. Might be this way. What am I doing? I just go to where my scout is. I was lurking for a little bit, so I saw you doing that, but was asleep before I saw much of the rage. Probably for the best. It was not healthy. Is this it? How the fuck do I get up there? Oh, I see. We have to go through his mouth. And I've cooked it. So we actually probably weren't too late. We probably want the sand to rise more. So we can actually... Oh my god, this is menacing as fuck. Oh, these poor kids died here. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change, the anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. Why are we changing it? It's too hard to see if you can't see anything. And Pi says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Okay, so they're blind. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfolds when they're at. The rest of us still wear it for the scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish blindfold. Holy fuck, that's menacing as hell. 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 Menacing as hell. Did chat make enough clips to get you canceled for all those things you said? All those things you said? Of course not. Oh. This guy's a little bone. Interesting. Anglerfish study. Okay. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it's used this growth as to attract prey. Allure. An update. Melloray, while I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. The anglerfish digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish and dark bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. Okay. So they're blind. How do we use that to our advantage? Where the fuck am I? I don't want to be here. Also, that's pretty cool. What the fuck would it have ate here, and how did it end up here? Tummy hurt, I guess. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not an anglerfish. He has tummy hurty disease. So we need to go to Ash Twin. We need to go to Ash Twin once we're done here so we can try and get that teleportation Mojo Jojo going again. Oops. I really want to understand how those teleporters work. Because if we can understand how to make them activate, the game will really, really open up. Because we can make our way from planet to planet fairly easily and somewhat reliably. So this is the gravitation cannon? Yeah. Which I do want to mess around with this a little bit. Oh, I'm very low on fuel though. We're chilling. Actually, I could have just went from the surface. Lol. Yeah, see? Because this just pokes me out, and then I just have to go down here. So we can recall it. It's currently resting at the comet. Kind of want to check down here to see if there's anything. Doesn't really look like it. Okay. I have two things to say. I wanted to go and look what burns, but another bang really close to my home convinced me to stay home. Still know what burns. It's oil storage or something like that, which is quite far, so my eyesight thankfully lied. It's not even close. Okay. That is not good, the close bang. I pray that you're okay. So this recalls it. And then it's there, and then we could launch it. And what's it look like coming out? Okay, let's recall this bad boy here for now. And let's do some explorative shenanigans whilst we're here. Why not? Honestly, don't know if I'll sleep today. Shit, sorry to hear, man. So I want to try that when we launch ourselves again. Let's launch. Go! And now we are here. Currently on a crash course for nothing. But if I do that, what did that do? That does nothing. Okay, there is a distress beacon over there, makes sense. Fry, come on. What? So we can teleport back. Now we're back at the gravity cannon. What does the third one do? I don't know. Is that like an e-brake? It seems to stop. Seems to stop us. Yeah, just like an e-brake, I guess. Okay. Let's go here. I might have made an error. It turns it. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. See, I knew that. It doesn't turn it into a fry. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you? You little stinkerton. Okay. I kind of want to see. Like, why is it so low? Okay. I wasn't looking at the screen, but let's go here, followed by the death crunching sound is so good. Oh. Is it rising? It is. What could this be? That's the deep space radio. Please don't be another anglerfish. Okay. So what does that do? If this guy's driving, I'm out. Not to be a backseat barrier or knowledge Nolan, but saying the right-hand option turns and know my ship is sort of giga misleading, especially implying it's obvious. Thank you for being a know-it-all Nolan and helping a fellow. Where the fuck is my repair? I see. Not knowing what the right-hand option does is 100% normal. Map offline. Well, that sucks. Knowing what it does without testing means you're a Googling Gary. I like all these names you have. Okay, it seems like we're kind of close to the interloper. So my map is offline? Why the fuck am I maybe there's still a problem. But the sunward facing side of the comet has a hole in it that we can enter. So we'll have to try that out. Or like a cave? I think we're gonna find some Nomai bodies, dude. Hello, Ash Twin. Oh, I definitely see the cave system now. What am I slamming into? That's the sun! Am I dead? I'm gonna just hang out for a moment. That was a bit of a close one. A little too close for comfort for myself. I don't know how to repair the map. So the map might just be cooked for the rest of the run. So this is like the sunward facing side, right? I think it was talking about this side, right? Where the fuck? Is it just this? Is this enterable? It's ice. Still here, by the way? Sounds good, Contact. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. You guys are awesome. I know I'm a pretty bad puzzle game player, so I appreciate when you guys stick around through my shenanigans. Where, oh where could this crater be? Maybe it's on the north side? Maybe we have to enter from the back? From the butte? Yes, look at that. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Uh-oh. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise, I think. Clary, if you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke, and I can continue to investigate the surface. Okay, now I do remember they said on the sunward facing side of the comet, there's like a crevice that they entered. So it's not here, but I just have to do a little bit digging, I guess. The only bad puzzle gamer is someone who looks up all the answers. Good answer. Good answer. Hello, Mario. Well, so now we're back to the dark side of the comet a wee bit. Oh, the white hole. That kind of scared me a little bit. It's gotta be in, like, this area, right? Like, in this crevasse. At least you're not witnessing anything right now. The witness wasn't bad. Let me go back into the ship and look at my notes about the interloper here. Oh, I have to, like, repair something here. My autopilot. Water buoyancy. Ah, maybe if we get close enough to the sun, it'll, melt it. Chafio. I sort of thought Rayler might be referring to the massive oil fire across town. Oh, I was like, are you Russian too? No, you should have seen Fry play The Witness. I thought I was pretty good at it. There was like one puzzle. The reflection puzzle, okay? Whatever. There were 3 Nomai aboard the shuttle. One of them stayed behind to keep the shuttle warm while the other 2 explored. Strange energy reading somewhere beneath the surface. I lasted 1 stream. It's puzzle games, just people, unless I like have people here, people tend to not care too much for the puzzle games. Outer Wilds is enough of a game where it's not fully like people are watching for the puzzle, they're kind of just also watching for the experience. The Looker? No. 2 of the Nomai located a fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. They descended inside to investigate. Yeah, so like, I don't know. A fissure in the ice. Like, maybe I have to wait till I get closer to the sun? My map is offline completely. Oh! I'm such an idiot. It's the Deep Space Radio. Fan Fry is a new one. Is that? That's Giant's Deep. That's so cool. Whatever that was. Another distress signal there, and then another distress signal there. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Outer Wilds is sort of almost as much as a narrative game as it is a puzzle game, so it feels more watchable than pure puzzle games to me. No, I totally agree. Totally agree. Okay, let's just wait it out for now. Because much like most of this game, I feel like there is a time-based element to this puzzle. So how's the game? Welcome in! Game's going good so far. There's 2 scary areas that we don't like to go to, so we haven't gone to them since. But other than that, it's fun. You know? Fry, look around your ship. Inside, I mean. Oh. Pre-fight checklist. A little scout. Like, at what? What the fuck is that? Is that timber hearth? Yep. What am I looking inside my ship for? Beans? I'm a little lost here, Buzzer. Look near the front. Do we get enveloped here? The ship does. The ship does. Oh. No! 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 I was just a tad too late. Okay. So we probably have to park on the dark side of the comet so our ship is safe. And then that way we can skedaddle quickly there. Okay. Inside your ship near the front. What am I looking for? Near the front. Okay. Ember Twin. The auto win button? What? There's an auto win button? Okay, I want to go to Ash Twin here and try and get our teleportation working once more. An auto win button? You gotta be fibbing me, dog. That music was nice. Let's park you just on the side. I don't know if that means you're gonna get sucked up. The button that makes you win? What? Okay, you gotta show me that after this. Okay, observed. Okay, that's not it. Which one did I go to? Ow, my head. Is it when the sand is like over top it? Let's try. Because this thing glows when you can take it. Oh. Oh. Also, it did get my ship, so that sucks. Yeah, it's the flashlight. Yeah, it really seems like it. It's, did we go through the sun? So I'm assuming, here's my thoughts. I'll talk aloud for those at home. When this lines up with the other planet, it jumps you. So we just kind of got to wait till we see Brittle Hollow approaching. That's so fucking cool. This game is so cool! Okay. Okay. Return warp status charged. Step onto the warp receiver to platform to activate return warp. Oh. And then you can actually use this to make longer treks because you can return to somewhere before. Oh my god! Because when we go through the white hole, it'll be earlier than when we went through the black hole. Alright? Is what, at least what the game's teaching us. So if I go to Ash Twin right off rip, I can just start jumping between planets. And I can take longer treks. Black Hole Forge. Oh my god, I kind of want to keep playing, guys. Be cautious in boarding the Black Hole Forge. There's the Black Hole Forge. And then... Okay. I'm starting to get the game. The game is starting to click. 8-hour stream pog crazy. Dude, this game is actually like... It's pretty good. Once the shit starts clicking, like a chicken. Exit to surface. Okay. So I can't go back that way. It's good to note. Okay, so this is just the elevator system, and then we could take an exit to the surface. So we'd need to come here, and then fly from here to Ash Twin to, like, have the Black Hole Forge. So this is saying Arrival time will be 10:21. That is so on this game. Either you bounce off it in 60 minutes or less, or it clicks and you love it. Yeah, this is pretty fucking sick. I want to get a good view of the sun so I can tell the time that I've spent. Personally, I bounced off it. I'm here to make sure you hate it too. Hello, Mario. Ow. That hurt. Okay, so what is this one? I think if I had to imagine, this one's Giant's Deep. Which, like, do we want to go there? Maybe it's Timberhearth? Oh, there's the Quantum Moon. Okay, let's see where, if at all, it's going to take us. I wonder if the planets align through the sun, does it jump us through the sun? Because that'd be kind of sick. Timberhearth. Arrival time 12:09. Okay, so this one is Timberhearth. I wish there was like a little clock reader here. Was that the Quantum Moon? Quantum Moon, I'm chasing you. Come back. No, that's Giant's Deep. Uh-oh. Rip. Rip bozo. Okay, and then this way we can jump between the Ash twins quicker and easier. Oh my god. This game is so cool. This game's drip is too swaggy. I want to see where this takes me, because I forget where it takes me on Ember Twin. And then we'll probably actually end stream on this one. Unfortunately. Rotate around yourself a little bit faster here, Twin. Please and thank you. Getting over it did win the poll. But, like, a stream end already? It's 3 hours, dog. It's been 3 hours. Damn, that's pretty close. Whoa! Hello! Splunky. Merclunky. After you complete it, you gotta see the making of Mini Doc, not just the speedrun. Okay. I'd be down to check it. Hey, where'd the sun go? Dude. Ember Twin's such a fat ass, they ate the whole ass sun, dude. You're fucked up for that one, Ember Twin. You crazy cat. You gotta stop eating the sun. Hey, what's happening over here? Alrighty. Unless you hate this nonsense by the end. I mean, from my perspective so far, with this game, most puzzle games are pretty good because, you know, you solve puzzles and you just kind of make your way through the game and the game's fun and that's about it. And the puzzles kind of change a little bit. Like, we played The Witness and the puzzles change based on different things. Some areas it's using light. Some areas it was using shadows. This is all kind of time-based. But there's so many more elements to the game that work and weave their way into the game that by the time you continue to play the game, and by the time you're further and further into the game, more and more is clicking. So you're able to just do more. So like now I'm understanding how this space travel works, right? This white hole, black hole travel. So I'm going to be using this a lot more if I can. I know how to kind of combat the anglerfish, so we'll try that. Like, the game's just opening up more, and it's opening up in a good way, which I really, really enjoy. Anyways, unfortunately, I think I'll call it here. I'm a little hungry, and I've been finding myself just being enamored with the game. So I'll throw you guys over to someone else. Let's pass on the goodwill. Do you guys want more Outer Wilds, or do you guys want to just watch somebody else? Who we follow? If you have any recommendations as well, please feel free to shoot the recommendations, because it's fun to raid the people that you guys like. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. In game and in real life, you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Can't of course do any of this without y'all. I want to calm down from Outside Apocalypse. Here, let's go to the old reliable. Let's start a raid onto some Deltarune. So if you want to see some fun Deltarune, make sure you get ready to raid up. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. You guys are amazing. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the night, a wonderful weekend. I hope to see you guys on Monday. We'll be doing more Outer Wilds on Monday. Maybe we'll see. I kind of got to figure out what we're gonna do for next week, because I want to do Deltarune Weird Route as well. So I don't know if I'm gonna plan for that for the whole week or just the Wednesday or what the case is. Stay tuned for the schedule in the Discord or on YouTube or on Twitter. What do we say? These Deltarunes really be out wild. These Deltarunes be wild and out. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of the night, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye! Stream Elements.